can't believe this. Everybody come check this out. Oh, you all doubted me, but now I have proof. Proof that the reptilians have infiltrated the highest levels of government. Proof that Oscar Espinosa hails from the Alpha Draconis system. Proof that no human could have created. Is this a USB port? Is this a USB port? What kind of alien ship has a USB port?
Sorry, Cesar. That thing is man-made.
But...
Espinosa may not have been one of your lizardmen.
reptilians.
But his UFO has killed hundreds of his own people. And now he's exposed. You've uncovered a real conspiracy, Cesar.
Hey guys, you're gonna wanna check this out.
What is this?
The Tornado Core wasn't the only one that was mobile. This one was a prototype, but there's another more advanced device under construction at IAPA.
Can you use this to disable the defensive node?
See, the virus is ready. We just need to send it.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, can I be the one that sends it?
You're good to go. Just hit enter.
Take this, you non-alien motherfucker!
Alonso Morales! Who are you?
What's happening?
Prison break. You need to come with me.
I can't leave my work.
We'll come back for it. Vente. Get on.
Gracias, señor.
Rico Rodriguez. I believe you knew my father, Miguel.
You're Miguel's boy? I've seen pictures. I was sorry to hear about your father, Rico. He was a good man.
I've heard differently.
What do you mean?
Tío!
Pequeña! Oh, oh, oh. I just can't believe it. I didn't think I'd see you ever again. Oh, mija. Let me look at you.
I thought I'd lost you forever, Tío.
You need to get out of here. This place is not secure yet. Go with Mira. I'll catch up once we've taken the prison.
Rico Rodriguez. How can I ever repay you?
By helping me destroy Project IAPA and Oscar Espinosa.
Anything for Miguel Rodriguez, son. My pequeñas. They've changed so much. I don't know where I went wrong with my Gabriela.
Sometimes family can surprise you.
Is that why you say your father was not a good man?
He was one of the chief architects of a weapon of mass destruction.
Not when we started, Rico. Project IAPA was meant to save lives. Imagine the ability to disperse tornadoes before they formed. To bring rain to drought-stricken areas.
Espinosa seems to have another agenda.
Oscar. He thought his father was squandering his family's fortune on this altruistic project. When he took over, he changed our direction. He wanted us to weaponize Iyapa's technology, so he could sell it to the highest bidder. Go help me with this, por favor. But once we were working on a weapons project, your father stopped his work, and he left Solis at once. Oscar sent my own daughter, my Gabriela, to arrest me. And my niece thought I was dead. So I ended up here, still working on a weather weapon, but now from a cell.
You've been working on Zona Uno this whole time.
I have indeed.
You ready, Tio?
I believe so. Yes.
Kill the lights.
So, you have a plan, Lanza?
As I said, I've been working on Zona Uno. Your father's departure sent Oscar back a decade. The bastard needed my help just to recover the time he lost. But I also built in a flaw.
Flaw?
A flaw that will allow us to access the core. But first, we need to get into Zona Uno. Its core was our first major breakthrough in weather modification. We thought the best place to test your father's theory was the desert. The result was total control of a sandstorm.
We're taking the train.
We rode the train every day into Zona Uno. The sandstorms made travel difficult, but the tracks are still there.
If we weight the train down enough, the winds of the sandstorm won't affect it.
Exactly, Mira.
You'll need some heavy armor.
There are armored trains at Estacion Atalaya. We can probably get something there.
We should be able to retrofit a standard train chassis. From Grand Central, we should be able to secure a train without too much trouble. Then we just need a place to do the adjustments, somewhere near Zona Uno.
Estacion Perdida.
Estación Perdida. We can do the work there.
I think we have a train.
That gets us into Zona Uno. But what happens when we get there? What's this flaw?
The shielding there is segmented.
I positioned it to Oscar as a failsafe.
For ventilation?
The shield opens to ventilate the sandstorm core if it overheats.
And once the shield is open?
That's where it gets interesting. Once the shield is open, I will need to personally climb the structure and manually release the locking clamps on the shield. Then we should be able to dismantle the power...
What if we put a giant gun on the train instead?
A giant gun.
See, we shoot the armor once it's ventilated.
The force of a large artillery shell should be sufficient to dislodge the shielding once it's been opened, and leave the core intact.
Well, what, you hadn't thought of that, Tio?
Where do we get a gun like that?
Prospero Torretas. They put some high-caliber weaponry on their turrets.
And once we shut off the armor,
The core will be exposed. I'll hack in and disable one of Iyapa's defense nodes.
okay, let's get started.
Hey, Rico. Nice teamwork, eh?
Are you all right, Rico?
Bien, Lanza. I think the cannon is going to work out just fine.
I wish I could have seen it in action.
You will.
Mira's plan to use Oscar's own technology against him is inspired. Destroying the network from the outside in. Genius.
You were clearly a strong influence on her.
I never apologized to you for continuing my work on Project Iyapa after your father left.
Helping me take down Zona Uno is apology enough.
I wish Miguel could see all you've accomplished here. You've grown into a strong man, Rico Rodriguez. And you are changing Solis for the better.
I'm changing Solis, all right. We'll see if it's for the better.
I'm sure we will. But first, Zona Uno.
Zona Uno.
I'm plugged into the network. Do you want to do the honors, Tio?
No, my work on Zona Uno is complete. I want to see what this program of yours can do.
Massive energy spikes in the Project Iyapa installation.
That can't be good.
I suspect our lizard man is returning to the mothership. But it was a joke.
Yeah, it's called timing, Persero.
Actually, he might be onto something. If there was a launch, that would explain the energy spike.
The data we recovered from the Tornado Core. Espinosa was developing another more advanced mobile weapon. What if he's not under construction? What if he's completed?
That was always Oscar's goal, to combine the technology of all three sites.
A weapon that can create any kind of storm, anywhere.
It's Iyapa's final form.
Whatever it is, we should probably stop it before it launches.
We can't do anything until we deal with the Blizzard Core protecting Project Iyapa.
So... what's the play, kid?
Lanza, you're in the train. I need you to transport the storm chaser to the station at the base of Project Iyapa.
Si.
Cesar, you and I will take the storm chaser into the heart of the blizzard. Then you'll use its equipment to try and find the blizzard core. Once you find it, I take it out.
I'll drive.
No.
Okay.
Once the blizzard core is down, we launch the attack. Sargento, you will lead the ground forces. We're taking the tower.
You can count on me, Rico.
Sheldon, can you fly a helicopter without crashing it?
Watch it, kid.
You're flying the command chopper.
Air Sheldon flies again.
Just get Mira to a good vantage point. Mira, you have the army. Once we've taken the tower, I need you to shut that launch down. We can't let that final core leave this mountain.
That will be tricky. Feel like a chopper ride?
Could be fun.
Project Iyapa ends today. What about Espinosa?
Espinosa is mine.
That would result in unacceptable collateral damage to our Black Hand forces. And I wouldn't even consider this option, but there is a heavily armed rabble at my front door.
I can hold the mountain!
You have lost every other research facility. The people of Solis are in open revolt for the first time in 500 years. Rodriguez's army of chaos controls the majority of the island. Project Iapa was the culmination of the Espinosa legacy. A priceless technology that could rebuild our family's fortune. The Storm Core is all that matters now. Do your best. If it is not enough, I will be forced to do my worst.
Buenos dias, Senor Rodriguez. Oh, one moment. Just
Need to fire this off real quick. Bien. You now have my complete attention.
sorry I couldn't be there in person. I have an important meeting with your old friends at the agency.
The agency you conspired with to murder my father.
Such
A shame. Your father's brilliant work
was the foundation on which Project Diapo was built.
And as for you, your army's steady advance gave my scientists just the kick in the pants they needed. Rico
Rodriguez. Always doing the agency's bidding, whether he knows it or not.
So, should I expect a check?
Listen, I have a hard stop in a minute, so I'm going to need to put a bow on this.
I will find you.
No. No, you won't. Everything and everyone on that mountain is about to be decimated by the wrath of a thunder god. Once you're all dead, I'll deliver the Storm Core to the agency and settle accounts. They are incredibly excited to finally receive delivery of their new toy.
Your toy is going nowhere, Espinosa.
The core finished charging a minute or two before you cut the power.
It's launching as we speak. Say hello to your father for me, Rico.
Take us down. Rico! It's launching!
He's going to kill everyone on this mountain. I'm plugging you to the flight controller, Mira.
Hurry!
We're locked out! We can't stop this storm!
What is your plan, Rodriguez?
Gabriela?
I'm open to suggestions.
Stand by.
We're in!
I disabled the firewall. I'll not sacrifice the lives of my soldiers for that man's pride.
but can you stop this storm?
Only Espinosa can stop it. Give Rodriguez the flight controls, and he can steer the storm car out to sea.
I have a better idea.
I told you I'd find you, Oscar.
Rodriguez, your tenacity is commendable.
Did my father ever tell you the Rodriguez family motto?
It's not something we ever really discussed.
Don't fuck with a scorpion.
Unless you're prepared to get stung.
Wait, can make a deal?
I mean, you can see why I thought it was aliens. It was a flying saucer, see or no?
If I told you about the things we didn't finish,
Wait, what? Ay, dígame.
Easy, get over here. You have to try this. Hey, I'm a vegetarian, but it's real American barbecue.
Oh, no, son. This isn't real American barbecue. This is grilling. Now, the only real barbecue comes from Central Texas. Just like me.
Don't fuck with the scorpion?
Something Espinosa said. My father and I have always been pawns in a larger game. Whether we knew it or not.
You think that's true?
He was. Maybe not in Solis.
Well, definitely not in Solis. Destroying Project Yapa must have cost the agency trillions.
It always comes back to the agency.
That it does.
Let's take them down. Let's take down the agency.
Son of a bitch. All right. I'm in.
I'm with you too, Rico. We're with you.
We have an army. It's not a bad start. Come on. We'll tell the others in the morning.